Hello everyone, welcome to Too Drunk to Be Sober. It is me, Gareth.
And I'm Jamie.
Just kidding, it's not actually, it's the other way around. Before we get into today's episode, we just wanted to quickly issue a quick trigger warning. We're going to be talking about suicide and mental health. So if this is triggering towards you, please keep in mind we do try our best to put the trigger warnings before each time we say it. But I just want to let you guys know that's what we are talking about in this week's episode.
Yeah. So hope you enjoy if you are watching or listening.
Yeah, if you can't listen, they can't watch us, babes.
Well, whatever.
We'll always be together.
But I hope you enjoy if you do stick around. If not, there'll be an episode next week, and we'd love to have you there.
Yeah, of course. And thanks for listening. We know we took a hiatus and everything. We kind of get into it why we did. But we just want to issue that quick trigger warning before we start the episode.
So have fun.
Enjoy, babes.
Bye.
Oh yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to Too Drunk to Be Sober. I don't know.
One of us is. Are you gonna let me fucking talk? When one of us is drunk.
And one of us is sober, and if you couldn't tell who's drunk, he's after screaming at me. I'm scared.
I've only had a bowl of shreddies today, and I'm on my second bevy, so this is going to be messy.
Yeah,
unfortunately, lads.
But that's like the whole point of our podcast, though. I think it's to be messy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm never like...
I want to be like messy, too.
I feel like I'm never like this level. I'm always like easing into it.
Yeah, you always ease into it, but you never start off like, woo.
Yeah, so this is not going to be good.
It's new for you. But sure, look, we were on hiatus for like a month, so it's
Honestly,
fine.
Yeah, fucking hell.
That was a long month. But we're going to give some explanations right now. We were just not having good mental health weeks, guys.
Yeah. We were not. I feel like because at the first mental health week we took was, I don't want to be like, it was like you needed the break, and that was fine.
Yeah.
And we were going to come back after that, but then it flipped, and I was like, actually,
can I flick the language?
I actually need a break as well. So that's what happened. We both needed our separate weeks, I think. But
yeah, the first week I just had like a lot going on personally, and it was just a lot. And then Gareth was like, do you know what, we'll just take a mental health break. And then I was like, yeah, I'll go back next week. And then he was like, do you know, babes, I'm just not here. Like, oh, okay, that's fine. But we're a little bit better. Well, I'm feeling better. I don't know about you, Gareth.
Well, we're hanging on to a thread.
Well,
but we're getting
it's
better than I was.
It's like it was like a piece of thread. Now it's like a piece of yarn. So we're hanging on to dear life. But that's why we thought we'd do like mental health this week, because it's like we're taking a break because of mental health, and then we're gonna do it as well. So
yeah. So basically, should we say like, what did we do on our time off?
Yeah, I was literally about to ask you what have you been up to, even though I know
you literally just fucking said that, man.
I just literally just said that. Jesus Christ. This is going to be... I'm like holding on to tears right now. It's okay. This is going to be like an Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas thing. We're going to become frenemies, and we're just going to not be friends anymore. You're just so mean to me all the time. You're such a bitch, and I love it. Meow.
But we went to wee Belfast.
Yeah, I went to a wee little staycation. Wee little dote staycation.
We little dote. But we had a little trip down to Belfast, or up to Belfast, I should say, which was lovely.
Yeah, it was really fun. What did we do there? Excuse me. What did we do there? We did an escape room. Well, you didn't do it. But you're not really. Oh, you don't. No, you didn't do the escape room, did you? No, you didn't.
No.
Gareth's not really into escape rooms.
No.
But we went for like... Yeah. What? Say it.
No, never mind. I had a thought, but it didn't go into tuition, so it's fine.
It's okay. We went to like some restaurants and bars, and it was really fun. We went to like a gay bar, and there was a drag show, and it was like, whoa.
That was much fun.
That was fun. And then we also went to the Titanic Museum. I loved that. I know you were gone for like 20 minutes, but I like loved it.
Yeah, well, see the thing, right? Okay. See, me and Lauren, like, we enjoyed it. Like, we did enjoy it.
You had to say me and Lauren as if people know who Lauren is.
Okay, Lauren BT, our friend, our bestie. But me and Lauren, like, we kind of like sped through it because like we didn't want to read anything, so we were like more like visual learners, and like, you know what I mean. So everybody was reading. I was like, I can't
Tell
be
me you're
after that.
stupid without telling you're stupid.
So we were like, yeah. We didn't really want to read anything. We were more like visuals, so like that was fun. We cleared it in about an hour. So like,
Yeah, we were
then
there for like everyone else was there for like 2 hours, and you were just gone.
and then we
And I
went
was like, "Where's
to
Gareth?"
Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. They have a ride on the Titanic too.
No, it's not Victoria's Secret. What's it called?
Aunt Summers.
Ann Summers. There we go. Then
Yeah.
we went to Ann Summers. That was fun. But yeah, they had a ride there. I
Yeah,
forgot
that was
about
really
that.
fun. That was like Disneyland babes.
Yeah,
I was like,
honestly.
wow. Woo-woo.
Honestly, I do regret speeding off because that would have been fun if we were both on it.
Yeah, it would have been fun, but you left me alone.
Yeah,
Remember that time we went to Galway and we went on that like, Caterpillar roller coaster?
that was kind of
That was kind of fucking scary, wasn't it?
it was, yeah, because I was at the edge and it was designed for 6-year-olds, so I didn't fit in. So I was clinging on, like, no, I was clinging on because I was like, if you've seen those fucking seats,
Yeah,
I was
they
clinging
were
on for dear life.
like a tiger. Yeah. Yeah, they were very tight. And then our friend Ethel was like, me and Gareth like panicking. She's like, guys, this is not even scary. Would you just
And
relax?
she was in the middle. She was
Yeah.
fine.
We're like, what?
If either of us fell off, she would have fell on top of us. So it was fine.
Yeah, but it actually went up pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
Like we could see like the whole of Galway, nearly.
Well, there's not much to see, but yeah.
Well, it was fun. We made it. We lived to tell the tale.
Yeah.
When we go to Disneyland, because me and Gareth were going to go to Disneyland Paris, I think, for the new Avengers campus, aren't we, babes?
Is that open in Paris?
Yeah, it's open Paris as well.
Oh,
I told you when I went to get Paris, they were looking for like superheroes to play as the actors there.
Oh.
You never listened to me.
Sorry.
I even told you they were making the campus. The campus is open there as well. Like I'm pretty sure it's open worldwide now, like to in all the Disneyland.
You have to remember that 90% of the time you listen to me, I am drunk.
I tell you this with your fucking soba as well, man.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I don't think I have a high attention span. I really don't.
No, you don't. That's okay.
Get
You're a wee little dolt anyway, so it's okay. Or you're a yellow dolt.
Yellow dope.
But yeah, we're gonna go to the Marvel Avengers campus, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Marvel, we're going to see Black Widow for the premiere.
I'm very
That's
excited.
so exciting. So I'm on like Marvel's PR list, flex. And
I'm not.
yeah, but you're my bestie, so. And like the head of Disney messaged me and was like, "Hey, you want to come see Black Widow's premiere on the 6th of July, which is like a day before it comes out in cinemas in Ireland." But I don't know what it's gonna be like because obviously me and Gareth have never been to premiere, so I'm like, is it gonna be
me.
free? Oh yeah, sorry,
Excuse
you're
me.
fucking Ed Sheeran premiere and your Water Boy.
Legend of the Water Horse premiere. Excuse me. Beverly Hills Chihuahua premiere. I have experience in this.
Oh, wow,
in this area.
There's
Excuse me.
There's something to be flexing about.
I went to Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills Chihuahua, actually, the premiere, the ticket was like, there will be dogs in the audience. And we were like, okay. We had a dog at the time.
They just had mirrors in front of you.
People actually brought their dogs.
Why didn't you bring poor Millie or Millie? Bailey?
It was Pebbles at the time.
Oh, R.I.P. Pebbles.
But we didn't actually think, like, because it didn't say you can bring your dogs. It literally just said there will be dogs in the audience. So we didn't actually think that. But I just thought that'd be fun to say.
Yeah. Maybe we can bring like a Black Widow spider to this one.
No.
Just put it into the audience. You get a spider. You go. That'd be funny. Well, maybe we can bring Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I'll just text him.
Yeah, I'll get him on the phone.
Yeah.
We're besties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, we're very excited for that. But we're like, are they gonna like? Because I'm assuming because like it's like a premiere thing and it's like ran by Disney. There's gonna be something different than like just going to see in the cinema. You know.
I'd say it will. I mean, I'd say they'd have like. It's hard to tell with COVID though.
Because my friend said that there is normally like a party, an after party or whatever for it. So I doubt there will be an after party. But I hope we get like a little goodie bag or something. That'd be cute.
I'd say there will be a goodie bag. I mean,
I'll buy one. I don't care.
No, I'd say it'd be given out free. But I mean,
I'm not there for the free stuff. It's just cool that like we got invited.
Yeah.
Well, more so me and I invited you guys along. Blah blah blah. But I'm excited for it. I'm so excited for it.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it'd be so exciting. But yeah, I guess we could like probably just like tiptoe into this topic.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that? Yeah.
I don't know.
That's fair. Don't worry, babes. Oh, me ice saw melt. Oh, me ice looks like a table.
It looks like a table.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture of it. Oh shit, it's
Right.
melting on me desk, man.
Why do you have ice on your table?
No, I have ice that looks like a table.
Why is it on? Okay.
Look, you'll see it. I'm gonna send you it right now, and you can be like, "Oh my god, that actually is a table
Right.
of
Okay.
ice."
I'm at the edge of me fucking seat.
Well, that's a lie because I'm telling you it's a lie. So burn.
Got me
Better-
there, Ronnie. You got me
yeah,
there.
you better put that ice on you. Does that look like a table?
Mm.
It does look like a
Oh
table.
my god.
Yeah, I told you. It actually looks like a table, like a mini table.
It actually does.
See, the reason why that's like that is because we don't have an ice tray. So my dad cuts Coke bottles in half and uses them as ice tray. So they froze like that.
Oh my god, that's smart.
Yeah, we love an inventive queen. He's really
Honestly.
good. He's like, he used to be I don't know. He used to do like some floral. Oh, what the botanist? He used to study.
What the button?
He used to study that
Oh.
flower shit in college.
Botanist.
Botanist, yeah. He used to study flower shit in school or college. Oh my god, words. And he made like this contraption. It's like half cut Coke bottle with a string going down into water, and then like it's like a self watering plant, but it's just like a water bottle, string, and water and soil. It's so cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, forgot to say, we are currently doing this podcast via Zoom, right? Ours like a host cast or whatnot in the same room
Oh
with
yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
So we apologize if the audio is bad. I feel like we say that every
Every
episode.
single time.
But it's true, okay? It's hard for some people. Okay. We try so hard to make this work, but sometimes it just doesn't work. One episode we had really good audio, and I think that was it. Like that was the best we've ever had.
You don't understand how happy I was editing that.
Yeah.
You don't
Like-
understand the amount
Oh.
of serotonin I had.
I know. And we never have any, so I was like, there we go.
I know.
Yeah. Sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but yeah, we're
Yeah.
on Zencaster, sponsor us, which is just like a host cast because we couldn't be with each other right now because I don't know. I was trying to make something funny there, but I couldn't think of anything. But yeah, so this topic we are talking about is mental health, and does it excuse you for being an asshole?
No.
Yeah, well done, Gareth.
Thank you.
Yay, round of applause. Chat, can we get some W's in the chat for Gareth? But yeah, like we're just kind of diving into this, because like we said, we kind of were suffering with our mental health there the last while, and like me and Gareth, we are obviously no one's perfect. I'm not saying anyone's perfect, but we're close to it. So like, I'm joking, but no, because we were just like, oh, we are nice people and we're suffering mentally. But then we see other people who are complete
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, complete dickheads. Like I don't understand like at all. We're gonna like dive into that, like some experiences maybe and stuff. But I just like right now, I don't know if you see like, are you up to date with like, the whole Trisha Paytas, Ethan Klein drama?
I kind of I watched Ethan's reply after we were actually playing Apex last night, and when it dropped, and his reply to Trisha's apology, and I watched some of the podcast. I only watched up to like when he saw it and responded to it. So other than that, kind of like I just watch like drama channels and stuff on it, but I'm not like at the start I was, because like it was like, holy shit, like she's left frenemy, blah blah blah. But then she made like several other fucking videos about it, and I'm like, I can't be fucking arsed. But
Yeah.
other than that, not really. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like kind of. I mean, like the 5% thing, kind of like I don't really understand.
Oh, fair. Maths isn't your strong point, is it?
No, no, I mean, like, yeah, pretty much.
You've often never been a rock star before. Did you get that reference?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Why are you laughing? Why
I
do you
thought it was funny, man.
Okay, fair enough. But basically, Trisha Paytas, they have BPD, I think, and like, I have like a hair in my mouth. Yeah, they have BPD, and like she went off on like a huge tangent Oh my god, that hair is still in my mouth, man.
Right,
Oh,
pause. Everybody pause. We're just gonna wait until Jamie gets his hair out of his mouth.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
But yeah, she went on like a huge rant. Like basically exposing Ethan. You know, they put like their text messages online, and
Mm.
she made like loads of videos about him, and she was like being like trigger warning right now. She was like saying like he sexually was like harassing me in work and stuff, blah blah blah. Cause she got like a candlestick shoved up her asshole, and he mentioned it in front of her family. And then she was like, they never paid for this, blah blah blah. And then everyone was like, she has like BPD. She doesn't know what she's doing. It's like, I don't understand that. Like, you know,
I
because
don't.
bipolar disorder is like basically heightened emotions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because our friend Lauren, if you're listening, Lauren, which I know you're not, you fucking fake bitch. But if you are listening, joking, joking. If you're listening, hi Lauren. She has BPD, and she explained to me basically, her emotions do be heightened. So like when she's sad, she's really sad, and when she gets angry, she gets really angry. When she's happy, she's really happy. So she has like extreme highs and extreme lows. So like unless you're like dealing with like multiple personality disorder where you kind of just like switch. I'm not sure if Trisha is diagnosed. I think they said once, but like I think they have that under control. But they just said like basically their BPD is like causing them to go into spirals. And it's like, okay, I get everyone can lose their temper, but it's like you're constantly doing this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd think they'd learn from like past events. I mean,
Yeah.
I get that it's hard for some people, and like I get like anybody dealing with this, I get that it's hard. Like dealing with any of this kind of stuff, but like you'd think that they'd learn to like kind of like I don't know, or talk to someone about it, try and cope
Mm.
with it.
They do say they get like therapy once a week, but like I don't. I think obviously with BPD, it's like you get your heightened emotions and stuff, but like that does not excuse you to be an asshole.
No, I
You
mean, like
know?
if you're talking to someone once a week, I feel like it's kind of something that you might bring up
Yeah, of
and like
course.
kind of help you with. So I don't know. I'm not trying to like insult anybody with this, and
No,
like I
no,
know
of
it is
course.
hard and stuff, but
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course. But I know it's hard, but like there's our friend Lauren who has a BPD, like she is like a lovely person, you know what I mean?
mhm,
Like so lovely. And she's not an asshole, and she doesn't use her like bipolar disorder as an excuse for being a
yeah,
dickhead, you know what I mean? Because like me and you, we both have our own mental health issues, but we're not dickheads, like you know what I mean?
mm,
Like we can be depressed, we can be sad. I just want to yell and haul and like throw shit around, but like we don't because we're nice people, and like we don't use our mental health as an excuse to be shitty. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, sorry, what were you saying?
No, I just I feel like because like the state that I'm in now, it's it's kind of like it's harder for me to be positive.
Mm.
So it's kind of it's easier for me to be not a dickhead, but just to look at things negatively,
Yeah,
if that makes sense. So like I don't know how to describe it. It's just it's like I'm not like actively being a fucking dickhead.
no,
Do
not
you know what I
at
mean? Like it's like I kind of like I just look at things negatively, and I kind of I don't know how to
no,
describe it.
I get you because
Do you know what I
you
mean?
kind of have like a more negative outlook on the world right now because you
Yeah,
have like some issues going on, but you're
but I don't. Yeah, I
still
don't seek
not a
out to
dickhead.
be like a dickhead. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I don't like choose to be like like I can see if I was being a dickhead, I can see that.
yeah,
So I don't actively choose to be a fucking dickhead and
yeah. Of
blame it
course.
on my fucking mental health. I just
Yeah,
like I can see like negatively right now,
yeah.
but I don't. As far as I know, I don't like project it onto people.
No, you
Kind of.
don't.
Do you know what I
You
mean?
don't. You don't.
If that
And as
makes sense.
well, no, you
Okay.
don't at all. Yeah, like I'm not trying to like excuse or like I'm not trying to like say like just because you have mental health issues does not mean like I get like people have like past trauma and stuff that they don't know how to deal with, and like obviously sometimes a format outlet is like kind of bursts of like either violence or actions that like wouldn't be kind of more conventional or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't think like using your mental health is a good reason to be a dickhead to anyone.
No, it's not an excuse. People like to use it
No, it's not an
as
excuse.
an excuse
Yeah,
far too
for
much
sure.
for my liking. ADHD is a big one for me. Like
Do tell.
I don't have ADHD, but the
Mhm.
amount of people that I see using like ADHD as like a quirky kind of like
Oh, like,
excuse. Do you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I don't have it, so like I'm not gonna like be quirky and say that I do have it, but
yeah.
I don't like, especially like with like people online, and like maybe they do have it, maybe they don't, but I don't know. But it's just like people who are just like,
I think it's easy, like, flung around. Excuse me, I burped
it's
there as well.
very easily very easily flung around, like,
Yeah.
because it's not like, to me, like, to me it's kind of not like, I mean, it is obviously a big fucking thing, but it doesn't it doesn't sound as big as like anxiety or depression. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't weigh as heavy as those,
Mm.
but it's kind of like ADHD is kind of more like, as you said, like
Quirky.
flung around, like quirky,
Yeah.
like, oh, I have ADHD, like blah, blah, blah. So that kind of like is flung around a lot.
Yeah. I
Anxiety
think,
kind of does as well, which
yeah.
kind of really fucking irks me.
I think with like ADHD and anxiety, like obviously I'm sure everyone experiences some form of anxiety or
Yeah.
whatever in their life. Like there's obviously people are gonna feel nervous, but like when people are like, I just feel like my anxiety because they're like a little nervous, but they don't actually have like anxiety attacks or like
Yeah.
they like I my anxiety used to be so bad when we like used to go out, like like to nightclubs and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
back at the start, I used to fully just like shut down and I would just be alone in a corner by myself because I was like too I couldn't even like get the words out to do anything. I don't know if you've
Mm-hmm.
ever noticed that before. I just couldn't. Like remember that one night me and you were like, this is the worst night ever in the
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like having a severe anxiety attack and I just couldn't even I didn't realize at the time I was, but then I was like, oh shit, that actually was like but like so it's like stuff like actually having anxiety where it's like not being able to leave the house because you feel like people like like that's like standard stuff, but then people are like, oh, my anxiety because I'm a little nervous of this movie. It's like, no,
It's not anxiety.
that's not anxiety. It's the
That's
same as
nerves.
yeah. And like I'm not saying that people don't have anxiety because obviously people fucking have anxiety,
Yeah.
but like it's the same as like people being like, I have depression because I'm sad.
Yeah.
What
Oh
is in my throat? Oh my god, sucking too much
Furball.
dick. And like that's the same with ADHD. They're like, oh, I have to like, I don't really know what ADHD. Like I'm not. I think I have ADHD to be honest with you. I'm not diagnosed. Like you be playing, you be doing half with me. I'm like, I feel like I could be ADHD. I could have
Mhm.
ADHD.
Yeah.
I actually genuinely was like, I was like, I want to get tested for ADHD, and she was like, no, you don't have it. I was like, I still have it because like I have the worst like this is not me being like as well people like I have the worst attention span, so I have ADHD. That's like, no, that's not. I'm sure that's not what ADHD is. Like, I literally have the worst attention span ever. I cannot like sit still. I like it's just a lot because I was looking up like what are the symptoms of ADHD, and like a lot of them I was like, oh, tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, maybe I have ADHD. Like, it's not destroying my life. It's not like life crippling or anything.
And you wouldn't use it in a toxic way.
Yeah, like I would never be like I have ADHD because I'm not diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get a test because like
Mm-hmm.
just from talking with me, you're probably like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like even earlier, we got this new doorbell. It's like a security camera and a voice. Why are you laughing? It's cute.
It is.
And it's like a security camera and it's like a voice box thing and everything. And I was helping my dad set it up earlier, and like don't know what came over me. I just like picked up the hammer and I was just like hammering the wall. Like there was no nail or anything. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I didn't even think about it. Like I genuinely was just like hammer, hammer, hammer. And like I was going around fucking pretending I was a superhero or something. I was like, what am I doing? I'm 22 years of age for acting like this. All my neighbors looked at me like, that kid has issues. I was like, yeah, and I do. And I need a tissue. So then I was just thinking, it's like, oh my god, I feel like I fucking ADHD. Like I genuinely do think I have ADHD. I'm gonna look up the symptoms of ADHD right now. And
Okay.
go through
Yeah.
them.
Do that. I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued.
Okay, so lack of focus, yeah. Poor time management skills, yeah. Disorganization, yep.
I wouldn't say that.
I find it hard to be organized. I find it hard to be organized.
I feel like that's more you than me. That's me than more me. Anyway, never mind. Me more than you. There you go.
Then it says, I don't. Oh, fits of rage. I do get quite angry. You see me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm quite forgetful. Just telling you about how like I can't remember anything from movies.
Mm-hmm.
lack of motivation. I feel like I can be motivated sometimes, but a lot of time not.
Yeah, that's me.
Restlessness and anxiety, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Fatigue, yeah. Poor self image. Oh, we're there, babes.
God.
We're there. So like I
I
I genuinely do think I could be like ADHD, and I'm not just saying that like quirky, but like I
yeah.
actually want to get tested for ADHD because like me and Gareth will be playing like Apex. I'm just there like la la la, and then I'm like, do you know what? Fuck this! And I was like, why did I switch like that? I don't understand. Like I'll literally be on a rant. I'm like, fuck this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, that looks nice. Oh, did you fucking hear? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't think anyway. That's on me.
Anyway, that's a yeah.
That's the T on ADHD. Come find me. I don't know what I was trying to say there.
That was nice.
Yeah, thank you. I love
No
that.
problem.
I'm such a rapper. Nicki Minaj, put me a crown, views. What was I even talking about?
I have no idea.
See, this is what happens. I go on rants and I'm like, where did I leave off with this conversation? Like, I actually don't even know why I brought that up.
I think I brought it on.
Oh, yes. We were
think I
talking about
did.
how like people fling around like
People fling ADHD around a lot.
or just like mental health.
For the last like 10 minutes, we've been fucking flinging it around. So,
but like, I'm not saying I have it. I'm just saying I would like to get tested because I think I do have ADHD.
yeah, but people do fling it around, just to be quirky. I see that a lot online, and maybe they are tested for it. Maybe they do have it. Maybe they don't. I don't know.
I think I think a lot of people online when they like say mental health illnesses are kind of self-diagnosed. And like obviously if you
Yeah.
have depression, you know you have depression because like if you want to fucking kill yourself, you're
Trigger
obviously oh sorry, trigger warning. I keep forgetting to do that. Trigger warning. If you obviously want to kill yourself, you're fucking have depression. Like I remember when I was younger, I was like trigger warning, I'm gonna talk about suicide. I don't know why I'm talking this a light tone. It's quite serious. Trigger warning. I remember when I was actually younger and I was actually on like attempting it. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I was on the verge of attempting it, and then I went to my school counselors like after my mom and dad like stopped me from doing it, and I was like, I think I have depression. And I was like, and they're like, oh why? And I was like, I tried killing myself, and they're like, oh I don't know, maybe you should just go out and have some friends or something. I was like, I have no fucking friends. That's why I have to try to do
only
it.
fucking answer. The only fucking answer: go out, get some exercise, get some friends.
Play some guitar, maybe you'll feel all right. And then they were like, I don't know if you have depression. It's like, well, if I'm literally I'm literally in the middle of trying to see what's the trigger word, kill myself. I'm obviously depressed, you know.
Yeah.
And then I actually did get diagnosed and stuff. I'm actually okay at the moment, but
That's good.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're kind of feeling the same way though as well, because I know you deal with depression as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is like the worst depression. I think I thought I had it bad in secondary school. No, this is probably the worst I've ever had it.
I still have it
in secondary school. Obviously, I did have them thoughts, but they weren't as like they weren't as bold, if that makes sense. Like I didn't like think about it all the time.
Yeah.
But now it's like I'm constantly like thinking about it, and like obviously I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But like, it's I'm scared of death, so I can't do that shit. But you know, but it's just the thought that is like in the back of my mind that's kind of scaring me a lot, and it is very scary to me, and it's the worst that I've ever had it. Depression and anxiety wise. It's the worst that I've ever had it. Like I've now developed an anxiety about like literally going outside. I get extremely anxious, even if I'm walking to like the garage across the road from me. I get extremely fucking anxious, and I'm like contemplating it for a good like hour or two before I even like get dressed to go over. Do you know what I mean? So it's been fun.
Yeah, and it's like you obviously know at that point it's like you are like depressed and have like extreme anxiety. Like there's no shortcomings about it, you know.
It's like I've obviously I've dealt with it before, so like I know that I can get back to the place that I was before, like COVID and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I know I can, but it's extremely hard right now.
Yeah, of course.
But, I will get there. I will get there once I get my life back on track and doing something, I feel like I'll be fine. But I don't know.
Yeah, like it's just hard, like especially now in this like current climate. It's like we're obviously in a panoramic, and it's like times are difficult for everyone because like you were about to start like a new job and everything because you were like just left your old job and you're like, oh, I'm so excited to be starting this new job,
Yeah.
new adventure, new endeavors, and then it was like COVID struck, and then it was just kind of like, oh, okay, it's fine, we'll be
Open back.
okay in
Yeah.
2 weeks, but it's been a year and a half, like
Yeah.
like I was like, I'm not trying to pull attention like me, but I'm like surprised I didn't actually like suffer as much as I did this, like as I thought I would.
Yeah.
I was actually okay throughout the lockdown and everything. Um, so I was surprised at that, but I do understand like it's hard because like especially like because if you haven't seen someone for so long, it's like haven't seen people outside your close circle, whatever. You're like, oh shit, there's like a large crowd, or there's like strangers, or it's like
Honestly, yeah.
hard.
Like when we went to where did we go? We went to Alfie's before we went away to
Mm.
Belfast, and that was like when I seen the crowds. Like we were like sitting in like
Well, barely.
obviously like well barely, yeah, we were on the street, but like we were still sitting there. But like even the fucking crowds, I was like, normally like if COVID wasn't a thing, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Like it'd be good buzz kind of thing. But like seeing like a crowd of people, I was like, no,
Yeah.
like I
I
can't.
yeah. I wasn't like I wasn't having like huge anxiety over it. I was just like, oh, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I
Um.
mean, like I suppose because you work in town, so I feel like you're kind of not that you're more
Yeah.
like normalized to it, but
I'm
like
kind
I
of
mean,
used to it a little bit
you've
more.
kind of like you see a lot of people on a daily
Yeah.
basis. I
Of
literally
course.
don't.
Yeah. Of
So
course.
like seeing even going into town, like good God, the stress of that for me, I just can't like. Which is it's so weird to me because like usually like I
You would
love
never be
going
like
into
that. Yeah.
town, like I love going into fucking town, I love it, but
You've
now I
gone into
just
fuck town.
I just like now I can't even like the thought of going into town. I have to give myself like a week preparation to
Mm-hmm.
just like fucking
Just so you
understand
know.
what that will
Yeah.
entail. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
So
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
hopefully, if you don't want to go to the Black Widow thing, obviously, babes, I won't.
Oh no, no, you told me a couple of weeks ago, so I'm getting myself prepared. No, that's fine. Like Black Widow. It's you know what I'm fine to push through that.
Fair. That's understandable. Understand.
I have a reason.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like I think a lot of people. It's like obviously they just throw it around, but they actually haven't experienced what being the lowest of low is like.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it sucks. Like there's no short way around it. It's like when you literally feel like you're on the verge of wanting to trigger warning, kill yourself. It's like it sucks. It's not fun. It like obviously dampens your mood usually, and then everyone else around you is like affected by it.
Yeah,
As much as
that's
yeah, sorry,
one of the reasons why I was kind of obviously I wanted to go to Belfast with you, but like at the
yeah.
same time I was kind of like I'm feeling this way, so I don't want to dampen the whole
No,
thing.
like I was gonna say, as much as like people are like, I'm not worried by it, and like they're not. It's like you're always gonna feel like inside, it's like, oh, I'm just weighing this down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but like I can guarantee you weren't at all in Belfast.
Yeah. Well,
Promise. Um,
thanks.
but ooh, excuse me. Oh, I'm so gassy today.
Oh, tell me
I don't
about it,
know.
sister.
But yeah, like it's just like, I just don't understand why people want to have mental health issues. Like I
It's
don't
very
get it.
weird to me. It's very fucking weird.
It's like seen as cute and quirky now, but I'm like, why is it seen as that? Like mental health issues and stuff. It's like obviously it's normal to have them, but it's not like to me. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I have depression. I'm so hot, or like blah
Like,
blah. It's like
yeah,
why would I want depression? No one wants to be fucking depressed.
no one wants any of this shit.
Yeah,
Like, I don't understand why people just think it's so quirky to have it.
yeah. And then I hate when people just fling around like I'm depressed,
Yeah.
and then they're like, because I didn't get like a frappuccino. I'm like,
Honestly, oh my god, fucking hell. Like,
yeah,
that really rubs me up the wrong
yeah.
way. I'll tell you that
Oh,
much
I'll
for
rub
free.
you up the wrong way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jamie! That's my name. Don't wear it out. Welcome to Two
Get
Doctor
off
Be
Twitter
Sober.
and go outside.
Eat some grass. Or was it touch some grass?
Yeah,
Why is it touch grass?
go outside.
But why do you touch grass?
Just to go outside. Involve yourself with nature.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I see. I'm chip. I'm cool. I'm totally new. I'm trendy. I'm not trendy. But yeah, I just don't. I just don't understand why people are like want to have a mental illness. It's
It's
not
very
cute or
weird.
quirky.
It's
Like
very
it's.
weird.
I don't get it.
Mm-mm.
Like I would imagine being like imagine people being like in their Tinder bios like into depressed people, into depressed guys. Like there's a lot of baggage that comes with
That's
people with depression, and like coming from myself who was diagnosed with it and
mm-hmm.
has gone through it and suffered with it. It's like it's a lot of baggage, you know.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
as much as like people like to say, like I'm kind of contradicting myself now, but I was like, you didn't. Obviously, you don't affect it to the amount, but like when you're, because I know for my mom, it really affects my mom because like she literally found me almost like about to do it, so she was obviously like really worried about me, and she still is to this day. Like she's always fucking checking on me, be like, Jamie, okay, like, and it's like because it's like she's always afraid I'm gonna do it, but I know I wouldn't do it now because I'm in a better mental health space, and like I know it's not the only option I have.
Yeah.
Um, but like obviously my mom doesn't know that, and it's like that kind of stuff. It's like it affects your parents or affects your loved ones, you
It
know.
affects everyone around
Yeah,
you.
it's like it's shit, like you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the thing. It's like if you're like feeling like that and you're bringing down other people with you, it's like why would you want to use your mental health as an excuse to be a dickhead when you're like it's already hard enough, and then you're just putting that on top to be fucking angsty or something.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like manipulating people as well
Yeah, oh, that's
with
a
it.
huge thing.
That's a massive thing,
Yeah,
and I just don't.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, we have like a few friends who like went out with people who use their like mental health as an excuse to be like abusive and like just like abusive and shitty people, you know.
Yeah.
Not gonna name names, but our one of our friends was in a relationship and they were just like super like manipulative, and like we've talked about this and everything, so it's fine, like we're not saying this behind their back, but
Yeah.
they were like extremely manipulative. They would literally threaten to trigger warning like off themselves every time they went out or something,
Yeah.
and they would be like constantly like showing up to their house with like suicide letters being like I'm gonna do it if you don't
Do
like
this. Yeah.
love me, or but then like
Yeah.
they would break up with them, and then like as soon as they see them trying to have fun they'd be like no, I'm gonna threaten her with a suicide letter. It's like I don't understand that. It's like if you don't want to be with them, why do you feel a need to keep holding on to them? And it's like using that word to like keep someone close contact with you, be like, I'm gonna do it. It's like obviously that's gonna have power over them because like no one wants to be like the reason someone fucking kills himself, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so like obviously like if someone comes up to you, is like, I'm gonna do this to myself if you keep it happy, you're gonna be like, fuck, well I can't do anything now because if they do it, they're gonna fucking die, like you
I'm
know.
gonna. Yeah. It's gonna be my fault.
Yeah, and it's like you don't obviously want to be the cause of someone's death, like ever. Like it's no matter unless you're a fucking psycho serial killer. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Yeah, like it's like obviously if you're wanting to be, if you have no remorse or anything, you're gonna fucking feel like that. But like I, I just don't understand like how people's mentally go through that where they're like I'm gonna manipulate this person into staying with me, even though I broke up with them, and I'm gonna fucking threaten the suicide card every time they go off and try to move on, even though I'm the one who broke up with them.
Hmm.
It's just it's so much like, and as well, it's like those people will literally walk all over you. They will fucking do this. They have no problem going off with other people, but it's like as soon as you see that they see you going off with people or having
Doing
fun,
living your fucking life.
yeah, they are like, no, I'm the only
Yeah.
one who can be happy. It's like such a like it's like a self-obsessed thing as well. It's
Hmm.
like I don't get it. I just don't get it. It drives me up the wall.
It's like it's all these insecurities as well that come
Yeah,
with it that they feel like they have to,
they project it onto people as
and I
well.
feel like obviously like they might have these mental illness and stuff, but it's when you use them as this kind of malicious kind of thing,
Yeah,
it gets to a
you're a
point where
shitty
it's
person.
like you're a shitty person because
Yeah,
I know I would never fucking do like if I'm obviously like I'm diagnosed depressed. I went to the doctor, so before anybody comes through. But I'm
These
like,
antidepressants, y'all.
if I went to Jamie and said like, um, oh, if you don't fucking play Apex with me tonight, I'm gonna do this. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Or if like
That's the shit.
yeah,
That's the fucking shit that I don't. That does not sit well with me.
yeah. Or if you're like you can't go out with other people
Yeah,
because you're having fun without me, so I'm gonna do this.
yeah, that does not sit well with me.
Yeah. It's like why would you want to put someone in that position where they feel like they have like no room to breathe, like they can't escape you, especially when you don't want to be with that person. Like why have this hold over them? Like move on.
Like it weaponizes fucking mental health
Yeah.
really, and it gives it more of a fucking bad name than it already does
Yeah.
because
Like
people just don't think mental health is a thing, and then when they see people doing all this shit,
they're like, oh, they're crazy.
they're like, yeah, everybody with fucking depression, anxiety, ADHD, all this kind of shit, they're
It's
like
like
they're
that.
fucking bonkers, they're off their
Yeah.
fucking head. So it just kind of,
Yeah, it's not like that at all.
I mean, look at me, I'm perfectly stable. um, you know what I mean? Like, don't fucking weaponize it. Come
yeah,
on.
like just be a decent human fucking being.
Yeah.
Like it's not hard. Obviously, like I said, no one's fucking perfect, and everyone's gonna have mishaps and make mistakes. But like at the end of the day, if you know in your heart you're a good person and you're actively being a good person, it's like I don't know where I was trying to go with that, but yeah,
Like, you don't have to, like, obviously, people act out when they do suffer with
mm.
mental illness.
Yeah, of course.
But, I mean, if you do have the right support system behind you,
Yeah,
you'll
if you're,
learn to not
mm.
do it.
Yeah, and if you're
So,
like, sorry,
you know, no, I mean, like, if you're actively, like, acting out, people will fucking tell you.
yeah,
I
of
feel
course,
like, so you will kind of get that
yeah.
feedback and stuff. And I feel like, as hard as it is up to you to try and
Mm.
fix it.
And like as well, if you're like actively stable, you're getting the help, you're getting the medication, you're like stable mentally, but then you're still being a dickhead. You can't blame your mental health on that.
No.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
I don't get that because, like I said, our friend has BPD, and she might like she wouldn't. She's never. We've never had an argument or anything, and it's like sure we have like some conflict, but it's like she would never be actively a shitty person.
And she would never
And
weaponize it.
no, she would never weaponize her mental health as
Yeah.
like a bad she would never weaponize it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't understand the whole trend behind using your mental health as like a get out of jail free card or weaponizing it. It's like
No, don't get it.
you can't just like it's like when people are like I'm gonna fucking slate these people online. Oops, that was my my BPD or my depression acting up.
Yeah.
It's like shut up, shut the fuck up. You're just a
No.
shitty person. Like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you're just a shitty fucking person. There's no excuse to it. There's still that huge stigma behind it, like getting mental, like seeking help is like weak, but it's like
It's not.
it's not. Seeking help is like for me, it was one of the best things I've ever done because like I
Mm-hmm.
probably wouldn't be here if I didn't. And it's like you reaching out can help yourself, help people around you, and then it's like if you're diagnosed, at least you know how to tackle with it, and it's like oh, it's just a weight off your shoulders when you actually are like
Honestly, like,
yeah.
literally, do not be ashamed. Like, if you are acting out, or if you're like, if you don't like, not even acting out, but if you're feeling this way, just
Just seek help.
don't fucking
It's
hesitate to
yeah,
just seek help. Like, honestly, because I know, like, before, like, in school and stuff, I did seek help, so that did do wonders to me. It's only
yeah,
because of like COVID and everything that I've been like down on myself. But like I
yeah,
know that I can get back to that place that I was
yeah,
because I went to see like counselors and stuff
yeah.
back when I was young. So I know that I can.
Get there again.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that I can get there again. I just need like a push,
yeah.
you
Well,
know.
I'm here for you every step of the way, babes.
Thanks,
And you
babes.
know I am because I hound you enough about it.
Yeah.
All right, Jesus, that was ungrateful. Well, you hear this? He's weaponizing it on me now, so fuck you.
I'm not. I'm here for you too.
Oh, look at that moment we just caught on camera. You're candid camera. um, yeah, but like, there's still that stigma behind seeking help that it's like weak, but it's like it's
It's
not.
not.
It's like the
Mm-mm.
hardest part is asking for help, but once you get the help you need, you're going to be like, oh, why did I not do this sooner?
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, does wonders.
it does.
Mm-hmm. And we weren't trying to attack anybody with this. I just want everybody to know we weren't
Yeah,
trying to like attack or like do any of that kind of stuff. It's just mainly people who weaponize it and feel quirky, saying that they have anxiety or ADHD or any of that kind of shit.
just
When
to
they're not
seem
like
quirky.
diagnosed and they're not
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's that's the kind of gripe that we
yeah,
have with it.
yeah. And like that might be seen as like problematic or whatever. People might be like, "This is wrong because people," and it's like, yeah, people can't be undiagnosed and still have these mental health issues.
Oh
But
yeah, one
we're
hundred
just
percent
talking about like people who use it to seem quirky or like to seem cool to have a mental
weaponize it.
health issue. Yeah,
Yeah,
or weaponize it or just be a shitty person with it. It's like
yeah,
it's not hard to
that's what
be
we're kind of
nice.
go with it.
Yeah, because I know
So,
we sometimes get stick people like this is attacking the start. It's like we're literally not attacking anyone. You know, we're just
yeah,
saying what's on our mind.
mm-hmm.
That's what this whole podcast is about as well, is to talk about these kind of controversial things. And like obviously sometimes we're not gonna agree and stuff, but like I think most of our ideologies and stuff are kind of quite the same, probably the same anyway.
Yeah,
But it's to kind of talk about this stuff, you know?
mm-hmm.
And it's okay that sometimes we don't like you guys mightn't agree with us, but like we aren't trying to like attack anyone with this, or we're not trying to offend anyone with this. This is just our opinions, and I don't think what we're saying is like too offensive or anything.
I don't think so. And look, it's okay to have a bad day and maybe to like lash out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's okay, but it's because God knows I've like had a bad
Yeah, of
day and I've
course I
lashed out
have.
at people.
Yeah.
Like it's not. It's
I
we're
felt
not
full force of it.
we're not saying that like you know you can't fucking like lash out and let everything out. We're not saying
Yeah.
that. We're just saying people who like they constantly like weaponize it. They constantly like say I have anxiety, see you through this. I have anxiety because I can't do that. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they constantly fucking say it
Just as an excuse. Like,
just as an excuse.
yeah.
That's what we're kind of trying to say.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to say you can't have a fucking bad day because God knows I've had too many.
Yeah.
But
Same
like,
as me, babe.
you know, so we're not trying to say that.
Yeah. Not at all.
Mm,
We love mental health.
we do.
We stand it here. We love good mental health. But yeah, that is another episode done. How are we feeling after that?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good to be back. Feeling
Yeah,
good to be
it's
back in the
good
swing of
to be
things.
back. And we're
Yeah.
finally back, and we're going to do this regularly again. It was just we needed a mental health break ourselves.
Yeah, God, yeah.
But yeah, we're like, I think next week we could maybe dive into like our experience in school, because that's kind of linked to our mental health issues as well. I feel like.
I'm very excited for that one. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
so we'll do an episode on that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode again. Watching, yeah, watch podcast, man. What am I on about?
Soon, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, teaser. Wink, wink. What are you talking? YouTube channel? What? Who said that in the chat? Can we get some W's in the chat?
You never know.
We're so sneaky. We're so good as detectives, us.
Honestly.
But yeah, thanks so much for listening to this episode. We really appreciate it as always. And be sure to follow us on Too Drunk to Be Sober.
On Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, all of that shit.
Madonna, X Factor. And don't forget to follow Gar Kylie 21. Oh no, the Gar print. The Gar almost leaked your information.
The Gar print. Gar Kylie 21 is nothing.
Oh, we had bad experience with that. We did.
Let's not talk about
it. In case you're listening, we're sorry. But yeah, the Gar print.
And Jammy dodged.
Oh.
Jammy drawings.
Oh, stop it!
Yeah.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. And be sure to just like be nice, have rice, and check for lice.
I like that. Get that on a t-shirt, you hooker.
Oh, what hooker?
Hookah. Get that on a t-shirt.
Okay, I will. But yeah, if you're having mental health issues, just be sure to reach out.
Honestly, even talk to us on Instagram about it.
Yeah, we're always here for a chat.
Honestly, like if you feel you just want to talk to anybody, talk to us, because God knows we've been through the mill. So just like send us a message. Do it, like talking to literally anybody.
It can help so much, because I know like Garrett's just going through it, like well, he's still going through it, but like a couple of weeks ago, and we just had a chat, and it was like lovely. I feel like
I
for
cried.
both of us. Yeah.
We were playing Apex as well.
Why are you doing this to me?
But honestly, I felt like so much better after that. So even like anybody who you don't feel like you have anybody to talk to, you can talk to
We
us.
are
Like
here.
we're not gonna say anything. Do you know
No.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we've been through shit. So if you just want to like just rant to us,
We're here.
feel free. DMs open. You know,
Like
we're
open
here.
arms and open legs.
Honestly, we're
Yeah.
here.
But thanks so much for listening, guys. We love you to bits.
We do.
And we will see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh.